Hey guys, so welcome back to more of the Zelda Classic 2.5 tutorial, and I'm feeling kind of unwell today. It's not really that much. It's not really serious though, but you know, I have a little runny cold. The show must continue, so we're gonna continue. So last time we left off at doing the pay for info room, and we just discovered the maze path. Now I'm gonna teach you how to set up the maze path, as well as starting level 2 itself. However, we're gonna make things a little bit different today. Let's see, we're gonna make entering level 2 a little bit more weirder. Well, actually, what we're gonna do is just go head straight to level 2. So let's head straight to level 2 in this part. So we're gonna try and get the maze path to work today. I'm gonna teach you how to do that today. So, yeah. Now, this is not the maze path like in Adam's Quest, where it's like, lol, if you can't get through the maze. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that you guys who have watched my LP of Adam's Quest, you would have already known where I'm going with that, but that's not in this quest. I'll show you. It's not in this quest. So, there we go. That's a lovely little maze area here. Now, if we just go to yeah. So if we just go to the screen at the moment, it would just take you to. It would just be like a regular screen. Hell, it's nothing different than everything else. Must be my think, but actually, the only way to make it a maze is to actually do this maze path. Now, I actually forgot what the maze path was. So let's go back to strings. Up, right, up, left. Alright, up, right, up, left. So that'll be north, east, north, oops, west, and next it'll be south. So it's up, right, up, left. And turn on the use maze path. Yes, go to turn it off. Now you can click that, and if you can press F9, you see that's already been used for you. It's already been clicked. So, yeah. So that's how really cool it is. Yeah. Now we just get to develop enemies to make it more foresty kind of style. Yeah. And from size consecutive. That's actually the most amount of mobility we've had. So the maze path is now up, left, no, up, right, up, left. And here's the dungeon entrance. Although I want to make something first before going into the dungeon itself. And how, I have an idea where I'm going. Maybe. I don't know if I did any Zelda Classic quests that had this feature. Except for my new one. But Alright, now we got it's all nice little. Oh, what the fuck did I want now? Sorry about that, guys. Interrupted from a far distance. Anyway. Yeah, they just gonna destroy the internet for a bit, but that's alright. It's not affected. So, I'm gonna go first to level 2 now. Which I think I'm ready. Oh, yeah, I have that. Alright, how about this time? Alright. So that. As I can see, the illness is kind of it's really irritating, but whatever. It's not that bad though, guys. Don't worry. It's not horrible. Here's level 2. However, to get into level 2, you need to give up a key. to just get into level 2 on its own. And to do that, we're gonna put level 2 Octorok here. Fast Octorok. Yeah, and just to get into the dungeon itself is a bit of a challenge, actually. Yeah. I don't know about these guys yet, but I'm gonna have to think about what to put for these guys. Part 4 of where I'm gonna put those guys in, but level 4 Octorok's a no. Even this guy, Quack Talk, still no. And we got patches down here, all the other enemies that we might need. Oh yeah! And this guy, yeah, I've already demonstrated what they can do though. Got all these wizards here, which I will show off what they do eventually. Yeah, you got quite a lot of enemy choices to choose from, but we're gonna stick simple. So, all we have now at the moment is just simple enemies, like regular Zelda 1-1s. You know, 1-1, you know? 1-1-1. Okay, I'm being kind of racist here. But, alright. So, to get the key, we have to make you go into a cave. And we want to go north, because this is where the cave is. So, let's go ahead and do that little area, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so orange. My body destroys things by just looking at it. Alright, anyway, I'll fix the walls in a minute. Just need to do this spot now. I already have an idea for level 2's theme, which I might put in my next quest, actually. Now that I think about it, because that song is really cool. I love this song. I don't know why. It's better than the other version of the song. Now, I'm just gonna slowly make an entrance. There we go. Get a little entrance there. This is the entrance to the maze. Well, entrance to the cave where the area is. Sounds consecutive. Gotta remember that. Except for this one will stay open because I don't know. Make it unique. I have one enemy for that area, like this. Alright, we're gonna start the next cave, which is actually pretty short, but this will feature something really cool called now actually this is where layers is gonna come in now. Yeah. So I'm not gonna feature layers, just to show off what that does. I got a 3-screen long cave here. So firstly, we need to do a couple things in this cave to work. So, firstly, you have to make the entrance screen. So this might take a while, but again, it's all worth waiting because I'm fully skilled with stuff. However, I will only be showing the things I know, or the things I've been requested to show. I know YouTube quite a while back has asked me to do a few things, and I will try to do it in the future. So maybe, for instance, he asked me to show off some of my traps I did. And yeah, I'll show it off, don't worry. When I get to level 2, I'll most likely try to show off at least 1 or 2 things I used. So there's a cave. I'm gonna put green as well. Alright. Let's just level 1 here, but alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. So, let's see here. I think we need to set up the D map now, don't we? Here. In cave 1. This is not cave 2. So cave 2. Yeah. And yes, dungeon. 255. Just go 255 because yeah. I love 1I. Where that came from. Oh. Yeah, it's not even called. It's not even. It doesn't even have names. So. Yeah. So we got cave 2 here. Let's continue here. 40. I'll continue here. Just means when you access continue takes you back there again. So. Just a little recap on that if you forgot already. And make sure it's set to Alt New, because all these are set on new. Oops. All of them are set on new, so you need to remember that. Alright, so here we got caves. Not give it that. Oh, plus. I accidentally click cancel. There you go. Now, when we come in, it should take us right here. The correct sheds and everything. Yeah. 40. Yeah. Oh, hold on up. It's both 40. Should be pretty easy then. I should remember side warp out. Oh, why not? Oh yeah. That's the teleport side. There we go. No, actually. Lost words, that's better. Now, we want to make this cave very dark. Now, if we just press L, the whole thing turns black, which is not what we want. Instead, we want to make it like kind of darkish, but you can still see. And to do that, we need layers. Now, to do that, we also need an extra map. But we want to have 2 in here. Map 1 and map 2. So, getting a 3rd map is, like, you might think it's incredibly difficult. You have no idea how to do that. Simply go to quest, map count, and then go to 3. Click OK. You now have 3 maps to work in. Now this one here will be our layered map. So this is what we'll use to get our layers to work. So on this map, go to 40. Go to 40 here. And then press F12. And you got 40. 2. Oh, sorry. Actually, yeah. No, I think it's map 2 or is it map 3? That's map 2, yeah. Auto. Map for layer 6. Yeah, so it's 3 then. Yes, it's map. There you go. Click that, and all that happens. What I did, I just set the screen, and I set the map that the layer is going to be on. So the layer map that we're using is 3. And I click Auto so it goes to everything. Now this entire screen here is all used up completely. Like the whole area here is all used up. So yeah. However, it's still not effective enough because as you can see, nothing happened yet. So we need to get kind of a grayish color. So we're gonna move back down to. Gonna have to move straight here. Let's take this. So edit combo, which you know. So first we need to make the darkish kind of tile. So click that, edit. Now we have to make kind of a darkish tile. Now we can experiment on what we want. So we're gonna take that for instance. Technically it's just this. So I don't even need to do that. Okay. So all we need to do here is just select this and right click replace. However, when we go back, the whole thing turns black. Everything's still there, but it's all black. Why? Because there's nothing we need to do. Click transparent. Now the whole area is turned pink, purple, which I did not know that was possible to do. So this adds the next bit where you can actually change shades of the cave, but not what we want. So we need to try something else. Try this. Okay, that doesn't help. Oh. Really? Alright, that doesn't work. How about we try... Alright, let's go back down again. Let's go back to the thing and maybe select something better. Oh shit, what have I done? And we need to get kind of darkish kind of color in. So we can simply... Actually, yeah, I got a better idea. Go back here for a bit. Huh. How about this kind of color? Oh, really? Okay, this one's completely turns the whole thing. Yeah. Getting the correct color to work is really difficult. I mean, I guess we can just get black, but that won't work. I don't think. We could try it, but... Nah, see, it doesn't work. Let's do that. Still doesn't work, so we need to get something a little bit darker. I might have an idea actually of what to put in. So let's change this and let's use this last one here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna select that one. No. Now let's try. Oh, it just turns it pink. Yeah, doing this is actually really difficult because you have to get it all correct, and that's not dark enough. So you're gonna have to start experimenting with colors just to try and get the correct one that you want. Let's do one of these. I mean, it could be that, but I'll highly doubt it. Nope. Nowhere close because that turns completely blue, so I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, we got this too. That turns it completely. Turns it completely red. Yeah, getting the correct color to work is just a pain. It's really hard just to get the correct color that you want. This guy experiment for a bit. Ah, that's not it. Nice, I copy it. Green. Gray. Okay. I think it also depends on what you use in this room, actually. No, maybe not. And if we just go to the cave like this, it will not look dark. But yeah, I'm gonna try to figure it out. Hang on. Actually, you know what? I think this color would do. Fuck it, let's do purple. I mean, that's a pretty cool shade. Just not to see what Link would look like, but you know, we can always test it out. So let's go ahead and test it out. Now we need to get a maze path to work. I think that's the last one we'll do too. You saw nothing, alright? You saw nothing. That is an LP for later. Let's go back down to tutorial. Let's say. It's better. Oh, no. That is not meant to be seen at the moment. Quite a lot of money, actually. Alright, we got a maze path here. Now, so the maze path is north, west, north, left. Let's see. We'll clock a bit. Alright. Actually, you know what? This looks pretty cool. I gotta say, it's actually pretty cool design. I look like I got the blue. I look like I got the tunic actually. This looks really cool. Very amazing cave, I gotta say. Also, I think I said something wrong here on here. The NES dungeon. Remember to set interior because interiors are for caves. And there's another purpose for it, but I'll go into that later. Now, we're actually going to complete the cave, so let's go ahead and complete the cave. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. So it's better just go ahead and complete the cave, so. I might let this part go a little bit longer than usual. Mainly just because I really want to do this, so, you know. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Can I ever? Oh, gosh. Alright. I guess we're kind of biggie kind of thing here. Alright. Now, here, wanna. Also, I'm at F12. Transfer. There we go. Oh, purple. Hmm. Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, I really love that song. Very catchy. Alright, so now we just need to get all this done. And then get this. Alright, get all the keys out. I think what I should do is traps. There we go. Pretty intense. And all just for some copies from. Right, there we go. And here's our precious key that we'll need. Now we're gonna go back to layers again. We're gonna get the dark color thing again. And F12. There we go. As you can see, it looks pretty dark. Which looks decently dark. Now, we're gonna do actually gonna test it, and then we're gonna call that part there. So let's do it. I don't know why, but I love this purple color. Actually, it's really good for the cave. Oh god. Really? Really? Was a key. This is good for like having a foresty kind of cave. Okay, I think we can add like extra colors from this. Yeah. Now, what we might do, in the next part, we're gonna go ahead and, start from level 2, so we're just gonna finish off with the cave. So, if I can a little shortcut. So anyway, see you next time, guys, and, yeah, bye.